The Garmin Forerunner 165 delivers 11 days of battery life with running-focused training tools and recovery insights. The Apple Watch SE3 offers 18 hours of battery with deep iOS integration and always-on display. Both start around the same price, but they serve entirely different purposes. One prioritizes athletic performance and multi-day endurance. The other excels at daily connectivity and ecosystem integration. This comparison examines battery reality, fitness depth, ecosystem compatibility, and practical value to determine which watch actually matches your lifestyle. The Garmin Forerunner 165 advertises 11 days in smartwatch mode and 19 hours with GPS active. Real-world testing from Tom's Guide confirmed these numbers hold up. Multiple reviewers report going over a week between charges during regular use. One tester charged the watch once and still had 6 days remaining after 3 days of constant wear. The watch uses a proprietary charging cable, and there's no wireless charging support. But when you're charging weekly instead of nightly, convenience matters less. The Apple Watch SE3 promises 18 hours of battery life, though Apple often underestimates. Home theater review testing achieved 37+ hours with moderate to heavy use, significantly better than advertised. The watch supports fast charging that delivers 80% in about 45 minutes, and a 15-minute charge gives you up to 8 hours of use. However, even with Apple's conservative estimates beaten, you're still charging daily or every other day maximum. Tom's Guide battery testing during a 9-mile hike showed all 3 watches, including the SE2, Pixel Watch 3, and Forerunner 165, remained above 50% battery. But the fundamental difference remains. Weekly charging versus daily charging changes how you interact with the device. The Garmin Forerunner 165 includes over 25 built-in activity profiles covering running, cycling, HIIT, strength training, and more. You get personalized daily suggested workouts that adapt based on your performance and recovery. Garmin Coach provides adaptive training plans for specific race events like 5 Burmese shots or marathons. The morning report feature delivers an overview of your sleep quality, recovery status, training outlook, weather, and HRV status as soon as you wake up. Body battery monitoring shows your energy levels from 0 to 100 based on heart rate variability, stress, sleep, and activity, helping you understand when to push hard or rest. Training effect and training effect labels explain how each workout impacts your fitness and what primary benefit you achieved. Recovery time tells you how long before your next high-effort workout. The Apple Watch SE3 tracks workouts with real-time metrics and features Workout Buddy powered by Apple Intelligence from your nearby iPhone. You get temperature sensing for cycle tracking and ovulation estimates, daily sleep scores, sleep apnea notifications, and alerts for high or low heart rate plus irregular rhythm detection. The watch includes fall detection and crash detection with automatic emergency services connection. Check-in automatically notifies loved ones when you arrive at destinations. However, and this is where things get interesting, the SE3 lacks the advanced training metrics Garmin provides. There's no body battery equivalent, no training load analysis, no recovery time suggestions, and no adaptive training plans. For serious athletes training for events, those missing features matter. The Apple Watch SE3 requires an iPhone running iOS 17 or newer. No Android support exists whatsoever. If you own an iPhone, the integration is complete. Messages, calls, Apple Pay, Siri commands, music control, and notifications work natively. The watch becomes an extension of your Apple ecosystem. You can set up Apple Watch for your kids even without them having an iPhone, allowing them to call, text, and share location. The Garmin Forerunner 165 works with both Android and iOS devices through the Garmin Connect app. The app provides access to detailed fitness analytics, customizable watch faces, and widgets. You can download music streaming apps like Spotify, Amazon Music, and Deezer directly to the watch for phone-free listening if you get the music edition. Garmin Pay enables contactless payments. The watch doesn't require your phone nearby for most fitness tracking. GPS, heart rate, and activity logging all happen independently. For Android users, this watch actually functions. For iPhone users deeply embedded in Apple's ecosystem, the Southeast 3's integration feels more natural for daily tasks beyond workouts. The Garmin Forerunner 165 features a 1.2-inch AMOLED touchscreen at 390 by 390 pixels with 460 pixels per inch. The display is bright, crisp, and easily visible in direct sunlight according to multiple reviews. The 43mm circular case measures 43 by 43 by 11.6 mm and weighs 39 grams. The watch uses traditional button controls alongside the touchscreen, giving you physical feedback during workouts when touchscreens become unreliable with sweat. The design looks sporty and purpose-built for athletics rather than everyday fashion. The Apple Watch SE3 has a rectangular LTPO OLED always-on display measuring 1.2 inches at 368 by 480 pixels with 326 pixels per inch. The 44mm case measures 40 by 34 by 10.7 mm and weighs just 26 grams. The always-on display lets you check time and watch face without raising your wrist, a feature new to the SE line. The rectangular design maximizes screen space for notifications and content. The watch looks more like everyday wearable tech than a dedicated sports watch. Tom's Guide conducted real-world testing comparing the Forerunner 165 and Apple Watch SE across multiple activities. During an 18-mile bike ride, the Forerunner 165 measured elevation gain more accurately. 465 feet total ascent on the SE struck the tester as low based on past rides of the same route. The SE also recorded max speed at 17.5 miles per hour, which felt sluggish compared to actual performance. During a 9-mile hike with 2,000 feet of elevation gain, the Forerunner 165 and Pixel Watch 3 measured nearly identical ascent with only 6 feet separating their tallies. The Apple Watch worn by another hiker showed less accurate elevation data. From experience testing dozens of watches, Garmin devices tend to deliver extremely accurate GPS and elevation tracking. The Apple Watch SE3 excels at smart features. You can send texts, take calls, listen to music and podcasts, use Siri voice commands, and receive all notifications from your paired iPhone. The watch supports third-party apps through the App Store. Apple Pay works seamlessly for contactless payments. The always-on display shows information constantly without interaction. The Garmin Forerunner 165 displays smart notifications from your paired Android or iOS smartphone. Garmin Pay handles contactless payments, though fewer banks support it compared to Apple Pay. You cannot answer calls or reply to texts directly from the watch. Notifications are receive-only. The watch focuses on fitness functionality over smart connectivity. For athletes who primarily want training data and occasional notification glances, this works fine. For users who need communication features, it becomes limiting. The Garmin Forerunner 165 wins this comparison. At $250, you get 11 days of battery life that eliminates charging anxiety, comprehensive training metrics including body battery and adaptive workout plans, GPS accuracy verified through independent testing, and compatibility with both Android and iOS devices. The watch delivers serious fitness tracking tools that athletes actually need, recovery time suggestions, training effect analysis, and personalized daily workouts. Weekly charging versus daily charging fundamentally changes how you use the device. You save $30 compared to the Apple Watch SE3 while gaining capabilities that matter for training. The Apple Watch SE3 serves iPhone users who need communication features and ecosystem integration more than advanced fitness tracking. The ability to send texts, answer calls, and use Siri directly from your wrist creates convenience the Garmin cannot provide. The always-on display and fast charging help with daily use. However, for serious athletes training for events, the missing body battery monitoring, training load analysis, and recovery suggestions create gaps that affect performance. The SE3 works well for casual fitness tracking within Apple's ecosystem, but the Forerunner 165 delivers better overall value with superior battery life and training tools at a lower cost. Two watches serving fundamentally different needs. Links to both the Forerunner 165 and Apple Watch SE3 are in the description. Choose based on whether you're training seriously or tracking casually within Apple's ecosystem. For more comparisons that focus on real use instead of spec lists, subscribe. We break down gear honestly so you can buy with confidence. Thanks for watching.